everyone, how's everybody been this week? Well, sorry, it's been longer than a week that I've taped anything, filmed anything, because I've been a little bit under the weather. So here it is now, girls. I know you've been waiting for it, and I know I saw you the other week and you were like, where's your video, Nise? And I just haven't done it. I have no excuses, I just haven't done it. So, and here I am, and I'm in a little bit of pain today. My back's so if you see me flinching a bit, or I'm that's because I've, you know, my back's killing me. Okay, but that comes with Nise, I'm afraid. So I'm going to get cracked on. I'm going to get my eyeshadow primer on, and I'm going to say hello to everybody and see what you've been doing and what you've been up to. And I think it's the kiddies' summer holidays now, isn't it? So, so I know Steffi will be like, woohoo! 6 weeks! Just put my feet up, do what I want. Well, 6 weeks goes by and you're like ready for going back to work, I bet, Steffi. I bet. A big hi to Noreen, my lovely friend Noreen. She's not been so good this week. She's had a bit of a bad week, but the holiday, my love, will do you the world of good. Just getting away from it all will do you the world of good. My daughter's just come home from Wales today after a week. They've had a smashing time, so Annika have done them the world of good. So I've just put my trusted, and I know this is Technic eyeshadow primer, matte, because I'm just going with matte today. Maybe it's just the way. I've got a glittery top on, but I'm going with matte today, and I'm going to use my Huda. I like Huda, but I do like my Huda. I've not checked this out yet, but I'm probably gonna already know that all this makeup that I show you, and I go, oh, look at what I got this week, Huda. I get this off eBay, and it's cheap as chips. I don't think I pay more than £10 for a palette, so I know it's fake. So anybody out there who goes, oh, I love Huda, I love Huda too, but I love my fake Huda. and I've got something to say about that, because I know the people who make the palettes work very, very hard. I know that, and I understand that, but I can't afford your prices. All I can afford is my cheapest chips, fake. So for people who do go out there and make these lovely palettes with the designer names on, I've got a drawer full of fake designer names, but it makes me feel good at the end of the day. It makes me drawer look good. So, and that's all that matters. It's each to their own. I mean, some girls will go, oh my god, I would never have fake, darling, never. But then, you know, and then you get somebody like me who doesn't care. If it's a bargain, I don't work because I'm disabled now. So before, when I was working, I used to be a care support worker. I wanted to be a beautician, makeup artist. I told you this story before. but I was 16 at the time. I was living with my father and my alcoholic father, and at the time when I was leaving school, I had to get a job, and I had to do it all myself. My brother he wasn't around, so there was just me fending for myself, sweet 16, you know, no mum, because my mum had died. My mum had died when I was 12. She died having a baby, so I would have had a sister. And so I'm living with my father. He's alcoholic, so he's in bed in the morning because he's hungover. I get up, go to work, come home. He's probably just getting up. Do you know what I mean? And he's not with us now, and I'm not bothered because I didn't like him. He wasn't a very good father. There were some times he was, that first year that he agreed to take both me and Stephen on. That's just my phone. When the first year, when I lost my mother and nobody in the family wanted to take us on, and we were only 12 and Stephen was 13, and I mean, I had a godmother, and my godmother was like, she lived in a big house, loads of room for me. She only had one son who, you know, who me and that lad got on like house on fire. He always used to say to me that I was a big sister to him, and she wouldn't take me in, and she was my godmother. And when you're in church saying, yes, yes, we'll take those responsibilities on to be a godparent, well, she never. She just didn't. And I don't know to this day what her reasons were. I really don't. Unlike, you know, I did have a father out there, but he was neither. He was much used as a chocolate teapot. So when we first got this flat together, me and me brother and my father, we got this flat. He was fabulous. He'd got a big motorbike. He was going to work as an electrician. My dad was a very clever man, but he liked this, the drink, and that was his downfall. So when I reached 16, I wasn't in a position to go to college, because was he going to pay for me to go to college? No, because that was his whiskey money. So I'm just putting a darker colour now, girlies, in the crease. I do bang on about this crease with lots of creases. Oh, we've lots of creases now. So I'm just banging that in there so it gives that illusion again that I have no creases. I've got this lovely eye. I really have not. So yeah. So I became a my nana, Nana Phoebe. I was in my early 20s and she had a stroke, and I said to my nan, come on, I'll look after you. And it took me about 3 months, but I got my nan on her feet, and she said to me, Oh, and easy, because my grandparents were the ones that christened me Neasy. Oh, and easy, she said. You want to do this for a living. What, Nan? You want to go out and look after people. You've a gift for it. And I said, I don't. She said, well, look how you've done me. Look how well you've looked after me. I'm up, I'm on my feet, I'm talking again, you know. And I said, do you really think so? And she said, I do. So that's when it all started. So, boom, 30 years later, that was my career. And you know what? I loved it. I loved it. I got in with a company called Crossroads, who was still, I think, in St Helens, but they weren't like Wigan and Lee Crossroads. Oh my god, they were fantastic. You didn't go to work. It was like going home in the morning. And the bosses of Crossroads were like your parents. They were awesome, you know. And when they gave us the news that they were bankrupt and they were wrapping it all up, I thought, all my world just went shtum. It was like, and you know, ever since Crossroads went belly up, I just wandered from here and there, aimlessly looking for another Crossroads. I never found it. Never found it. So I've got some browns going on here. So I didn't become this beautician because life gives you a smack in the face like that sometimes. And I could write a book about what's happened to me. So I did. So now you see, I've got time on my hands, and I've got a mouth, so I can chat and talk to you girls, and you know, and we can sort of achieve something together type thing, and then I don't feel so useless sat at home just slowly fizzling away. I'm getting up and I'm doing a bit of living. If I don't, this is what happens to you when you either leave work or you retire. You need to get some. You need to keep busy. Right. So I think I'm gonna try a bit of man-eater, and I've tried that one before. Hang on, I'm gonna go with Bossy. Yeah, that's how amazing that. Very bossy. I'm going to put that. Oh, it's a nice colour, that. It's like a burgundy. I think I'm going to put that on my lid, because I like that one. So yeah, if all being well, I could have been a makeup artist. And today there's that many of them. It's like these YouTube videos now where every man and every girl is on this YouTube and doing makeup. So that's what needs it. I thought, if a 16-year-old can do it, I'm sure I can. I can sit there in front of the camera yakking on. So I'm going to do my eyes. I love this colour, this bossy colour. It is lovely and burgundy. Burgundy. So yeah. And I bet you girlies out there have got a few stories. We really, really need girls, and you know who I'm talking about. We need to get together and just have and I can't go for a, you know, a drink or anything, because I can't drink on my tablets that I've got, but I'm sure we could go and have an afternoon somewhere having tea and cakes and something, you know. I haven't tried that Mrs. Lyons tea and cake place yet. Everybody else has been but me. So that is what I really need to get done. Go and get some tea and cakes from Mrs. Lyons tea shop. Just get rid of the pinky floor there. It's a beautiful colour, that, isn't it? So that blends in well with the brown. That is two nice colours together. That. Like I say, don't plan these videos, just get on it and wing it. Just go for it. Okay, so let's find, oh, our Redwood's just appeared from nowhere. Let's find a bit of Celestial, I think, or there is a bit of Angelic, Moon Dust. I think I'll go with Celestial. Edward, don't even think about jumping up here, lad. There's only room for me. You'll have to go on the bed or something. I've got my little mermaid brushes. Cute them. So I'll put a bit of this, like sort of up the top here, just to make them shine a bit. You see that? Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Shine. That's nice. We'll use that as a sort of highlighter, because it's that one there. It's quite highlighty. Celestial. Oh, I think we've had our summer, don't you? Because that weather's... I know I've got the fan on here, but it certainly has gone now, the weather. The weather is gone. And the kids have just broke up for the 6-week holiday. Some of you will be whisking them away at peak time, cost you a fortune, on holiday. That's why it's better to take, that's why they've wised up these schools. Said if you take them out of that school now, before, because it's cheaper on holidays, we're going to fine you. Or better still, we'll throw you in jail. So I'll put a bit of that on there, and I think I just need a bit of something there. So I'm gonna go for this desert sand, and I need a really light one. That'll do, because that will just, oh, will it? Come on, work for me. Yeah, it's working very nice. Just blend that in together. Now I don't know about anybody else, but I have to share this little thought with you. Sometimes when I'm making myself up, I'm concentrating that hard. And you know, you're bending and you're up again, and you're bending and up again and moving over, and fans blowing in. And I don't know about anybody else, but my nose starts to run. So, and and it only does it when I've put my foundation on. It normally does that. Just as I put my foundation on, it starts to go. So this is what I do. And then I carry on putting my makeup on. Ooh. No more leakages. Bit of a tip for you girls. Stop the leaking nose while you're putting your makeup on. Right, so let's put a bit of Nefertiti. Bit more shine. There we go. That's made it look a bit better, a shiny one. And then we can start. Well, what I'll do is I'll just go away for a little bit, put my doobies on, and then come back. So I've got my eyebrows on now. Put a little bit of eyeliner underneath. Just use some black eyeshadow. That's all I use on my eyebrows. Or brown eyeshadow if you don't want that more defined look. You can just use a brown, and then I'm just using, oh, bring up the wrong one. See, Milani, my favourite, as you know girls, Milani. It's the best liquid eyeliner, that. It's just like, goes on like butter. It's lovely. So that's good. So what I'm going to do now, it's going to pop off, and I'm going to put a bit of eyeliner at the top, and I'm going to put my false lashes on, and I'll be back in a jiff. I don't know whether any of you girls out there have used these eyelash curlers. Now, I used to think, what the hell are they for? Well, they're for curling eyelashes, right? And you might be saying to me now, oh, I've used them before and using the rubbish. But they're not if you use them right. So they do actually, because I've got no eyelashes, I really need to get them up here and not straight like that. So I use these quite a bit, and you just let that relax on your cheek, and you just grab hold of your lashes, and you just keep doing that. I always count to 10 and bingo, and then I think, and if I'm not happy with it, I just do it again. Just gently, don't go mad and squeeze the hell out of your eyelashes, because you will hurt yourself. Okay, there we go, all done. Lashes on, just cheap lashes from eBay. I've just ordered some others from, I found another website as well, Steph Joom, Joom. That's another nice one you like. Can I just say a big hello to Karen and Jilly? Hi, you're on holiday at the minute, having a smashing time, I bet. I bet you're back, probably back by now, but have a lovely, lovely holiday, darlings, and I shall see you soon. Right, I'm going to throw the slap on. Slap being foundation, trusted. Yeah, I'm going to put some foundation on. What do you think? Yeah, I think it needs a bit today. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put some on. So I'm going to throw that on, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Foundation's on. Foundation. Now then, I've used Bourjois because I don't want a heavy finish tonight. I just want a light one. And this one gives it's a good one, this girl is. It gives a very light coverage, whereas my other one, the number 7, is a heavy coverage compared to this one. It's a healthy mix serum in that colour, is it? Oh, there it is, number 51, Vanilla Claire, light vanilla. As you can see, it looks alright, doesn't it? Use my beauty blender, takes a bit of time, so you just pad it all in. Then I did a light dusting with some Laura Mercier powder, translucent powder, and I used our trusted little elf just under the eyes, and then it got a little bit cakey, so I had to put this under some golden jojoba oil just to break that cakiness up, because it sort of just, as you dab it in, it just makes it disappear a bit. And I'm just about to put my blush on, which is my Rimmellondon in Pink Rose. So I'm just about to do that, and I was just doing it and I thought, do you know what, I'm a bit bored, so I'm going to switch my camera back on and just chat to you. So if it goes a bit longer, the video, well, that's the reason why, because Neezy wants to chat to you. So, and then I just blend that in to my space, to how I like it. Lucy come in to me yesterday, and she sat down at my desk and she's like, so what would you put? Oh God, that's a bit much, isn't it? Let's get the powder out and tone that little bit of blush down. Just tone it down with a bit of back powder if you think, ooh, it's a bit much, that. Yeah, so she come in and she sat here and she's like, so what would you do this? And then so we said, well, you start off with primer. Why do you do that? So I said, well, you start off, because you want a flawless perfect finish, then you always start with a primer. Oh, I didn't know that. So I said, well, you can use mine, and off we go. So we ended up doing a little bit of a beauty session with her, and I come to putting this blush on, and I went, so you just put this on the apple straight. Whoa, that's enough, that's enough. She said, I couldn't do this every day, Mother. She said, sit here and put all this makeup on. I said, well, I don't put it on every single day. I said, I do it for my videos. I said, and then I do it for me Slimming World night out. And if I feel like it in the week, if I'm feeling a bit like, oh, and I just want to cheer myself up a bit, so I come upstairs, and she said, I can't sit here and 2 and 3 hours and play with makeup. I said, oh, I can, easily. And a lot of people, and a lot of girlies out there would agree with me on that one. So, right, so I come into the best bit now, highlighters. So I said to our Lucy yesterday, I said, so, she said, what are them for? I said, well, they're to, you know, put a bit of shine in your life. And I said, oh, you can just have the matte finish. And she just said, I'll just have the matte finish, Mum, excuse me. She says, I'll just go with the matte. So I was a bit disappointed about that, because I really wanted to go to town and give her a bit of shine on the old cheekbones. And what I'm going to do now, I wanted to, so I'm going to get her, and I'm going to say, sit there, and no moaning, but I'm going to make you up and see what you think. I know if I make her up, she'll be like, oh my God, oh, she's a little bit tomboyish, our Lucy, so, you know, but she is a very naturally beautiful young lady, and she doesn't need a lot of makeup. I've always worn makeup, even in photographs that I've shown in my younger day. I'm there without slap on. So makeup has always been a part of my life. I've not just suddenly discovered it. It's always been there. My mum was an Avon lady, and as I've mentioned, I was an Avon lady. So I'm not really going to go to town on the highlighter tonight because I've just got a bit of a matte finish today. So I'm just going to stick with that, I think. I'm just going to give hints, you know, but that'll be enough, I think. So I hope everybody has a lovely week next week, because I know with some of these mothers you're going to be out your tiny minds. What are you going to do with the kids now for 6 weeks? Oh my God. I mean, it's alright for me, and I've got 2 little grandkids, but they go home at the end of the day. Unless one of them says, can I stay, Nanny? But then you get them staying, and then they're like, I want to go home. So you can't win no matter what you do. Right, and do you remember the other week when I showed you that Tresemme little package? Well, guess what? I found a usage for the Tresemme vanity case. And I'll show you. Look, the Tresemme vanity case, which is now empty, and it's full now of all my lipsticks. Oh, and they're all falling out. So I'll show you. There you go, see? Told you I'd found something useful for it. Oh, yeah, it's all my lipsticks all together now. Belting. Right, so I'm going to put some lip liner on. And I've been on a few like makeup hacks or whatever. Hack or whack. I thought, what a name is that? Anyway. And this lady, she tried it. She said, if you put concealer on your lips before you start and then lip brush it in, your lipstick will last longer. I tried that. It's awful. So I'm just gonna finish off now. Being a bit quiet now because I'm putting lips on. And I hope everybody has a lovely week. Until I see you all again. Right. There we go. Now then, I'll put a bit of lipstick in the middle. What shall I go for today? Decisions. I know I bought a couple of new lipsticks. Jeffree Star. I'll put that one on. I think it's a fake, but Jeffree Star is a makeup artist. Oh, he's absolutely fabulous. The character of that young lady is fabulous. I absolutely love him. She's cracked, I'm telling you. And then this one is from Kat Von D. I think this one's a fake. Now this one is a very nice one too. Pink again. Feels gorgeous when it's on. But I'll put you this one on that I got from Jeffree Star. It's called Prom Night. And it comes in a cute little star on. Jeffree Star. Bet you don't know some of these makeup artists, do you girls? You don't get a shock in a minute, hang on. Look at that. Oh, oh. It's gorgeous. He does all sorts of wacky colours and stuff. He does. He's good. He's fun to watch as well. He's a lot more fun than I am. I'm just, you know, a serious lady. And take her on that. That's a... It's not looking right there. Does it look right on there? That's a nice colour, isn't it? Pink. And there we have it. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a, as you know, girlies, you finish off with your spray and that sets it all in place. This one's such a dodgy one. Dodgy. Let's move my mirror away now. And then you go. I try and do the X and the front and the T with this one, but it's just so stiff. I can't use. No, I'm just gonna have to go until it's done, and then I'll just fix. Oh, it's all wet now, my hair. And then I fix on my fringe, do my hair, and voila, easy. It's ready. Take some pictures now, and I don't think I've forgot anything, have I, girls? I think that's all it, isn't it? Except just to say to all you lovely girls out there, have a wonderful week. Love you lots, everybody. I love you, who you are. The more character, the more I love you. Have a lovely week, and I'll see you next week. Toodles.